Cockney and Son, now don't be daft. We've got proper opinions and plenty of graft. Old school chat with a podcast twist. So stick the kettle on, you don't want to miss. Cockney and Son, 2 generations in one London. Cool, blimey, governor.
Well, welcome back to Cockney and Son, the podcast. We have been away for 1 week.
Yes.
And
we have.
I noticed that there was a helpline that had been started for all of those who missed us from their weekly routine.
Imagine, that half hour of joy and excitement wasn't there.
Stripped from them.
Yeah. I bet they're just wandering around, wondering what to do with that half an hour.
Especially with the weather changing as well.
Yeah, I mean, we were sunning it up.
But let's bring the vibe back up.
Yes.
We are back.
We are back.
For episode
12.
Well done. And also, the kids are nowhere to be seen.
It's very quiet.
It is very quiet. The kids are finally back to school after...
See, your wrinkles are disappearing.
There we go. I booked in for a facial as soon as I dropped them off.
Well, on my way here, I could see all these parents, they're skipping down the road and stuff,
Their umbrellas like this. I thought it was like...
It's like a musical, it was.
It was like Mary Poppins down the street.
You see them, they're all smiling.
But they were excited to go back.
Good.
Dressed... Well, breakfast, up early, dressed, pouring down with rain, of course.
Yeah. Is that time of year?
Or it's because she was coming. Get to school, both sort of ditched me straight away for their friends.
Yeah, that's it, you've elbowed now.
Done, the boys year 6 last
year. He don't want you staying there with his mates.
So we have to find out how they get on after.
You've had no phone calls yet?
No. So the 6 week summer holidays, it was fine. It was good. It went well. Obviously, we tried our best to continue the podcast, and I think for 5 episodes with children there, 1 in a caravan, 1 in the south of France, and just with the kids around, it's a lot more stressful, isn't it?
It was.
So I feel like the fact that we only missed 1, and obviously there's a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's very good. I feel like we could pat ourselves on the back for that.
Yeah, we've done well. Really, we had a lovely holiday.
Yeah. Does it feel like you've missed a week of the podcast?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
It's in my diary.
It's in your weekly diary. Do you know what's going on?
I didn't want to tell you.
Did you walk around the street saying to people, say it like Steve?
Okay.
Adam and Eve.
Have you seen my podcast? And they go, go away, in that case.
Well, very excitingly, I did send you a message that we got sent for 2 dads in London. However, it was our first sort of brand thing that came from the podcast.
Yes.
So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So we will let you know a little bit more if and when that happens.
Yeah, we could take that up.
We could do a live unboxing.
Yeah.
And I can heal my childhood from this. So watch this space. Anyway.
God blimey, governor. It's now time for a bit of a nutter.
The thing we're going to talk about is seasonal decorations, okay? So if you scroll through social media, TikTok, Instagram, you'll see September is the date where the people who prefer autumn and winter, they come to life. It's like their day.
All those people that say it's too hot when we get a few sunny days.
Yeah, but people decorate their houses with like fake autumn leaves. They get pumpkins, not for Halloween, just like orangey colours.
That never happened.
No. Like, have you ever had a pumpkin spice latte?
No.
So basically, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that was never around then either.
What coffee?
Well, coffee was, but not the fancy flavours.
Yeah. It's like a big thing. It's like.
Yeah, no, I see one reel, and they bring out the cushions for their settees and stuff, and then you're thinking, why?
Yeah.
Was it last year? I think it was last year or the year before. I think it was Waitrose was selling bags of leaves.
Yeah.
Which you could go into the park and pick up yourself. But they were selling them for about £5 a bag or something. And people were actually buying them, and you think, there was one in Parsons Green, and just across the road, all the leaves were there.
On the floor.
Just to pick up. Yeah.
Dog weed though, isn't it?
What What do you mean dogweed?
Dogweed? How do you know that you're not picking up leaves of dogweed on it?
Not in Parsons Green.
Yeah, do they have their own toilets?
Yes, they do.
So you don't feel the need to go into like a shop and buy like orangey colours, autumn.
No,
have you ever bought a scented candle that if you lit it reminds you of that time of year?
No.
Leading up to like Halloween?
No.
Cold nights?
No.
No. Are you a fan of autumn?
Yeah, I mean it's
good to look at.
It's good to look at, with the changing colours of
the
trees and things when you're driving around, and especially if you're out in the countryside.
Do you know that is a massive thing in America?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
That's why.
Yeah, but I don't think their colours are sort of much better than.
And why do they call it fall in America?
No idea. Because leaves fall off the trees. I
suppose. You just worked that out just then, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so you're learning everything.
I am.
Even at your ripe old age, you're still learning new things because of this podcast.
Yes.
So yeah, I think people from like New York go to like New Hampshire or whatever.
Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be really, it's supposed to be spectacular, isn't it?
I know that Americans do a lot of fall decorations because a lot of UK influencers will go to America and they'll go to like Target and they'll see all of these things.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that we're sort of like adopting from America.
They've got cushions and vases and as you say, candles.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, it's fair. If you want to do that, it's nice.
I'm going to show you a reel, not now, but I'm going to show you a reel afterwards.
Okay.
And see what you think about that. Okay.
I can't see any autumn leaf cushions on my seats.
I don't know if I feel a bit like again peer pressured into doing something. Yeah. Like I might get like it does make me want to go. Oh,
yeah. I think you mostly will because the kids must really like it, but because it weren't a big thing when you was a kid, we never done it.
You never put autumn leaves in the flat.
Well, no, because it weren't. I mean, even Halloween weren't a big thing, really.
Do you even light a candle? Just a match in the bathroom.
We only had a candle when we had no lights.
Yeah.
When we had the 3-day week.
Yeah.
And used to turn electricity off about 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I mean, there's parts of this time of year that I do like.
Yeah.
But it's the practical things that I don't like dog walks.
Yeah.
Belle, as a responsible dog owner, you've got to take your dog out every single day.
Yeah, yeah.
But when it's sunny, actually you get done for taking the dog out when it's too hot.
Yeah, of course.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
Even though those French dogs survived.
They seem to be okay.
But the thought of like taking her over to the woods and walking through the mud and then her doing her walk where she's a white dog, so she's going to get absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
And then I have to wash her paws.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, no.
No.
But and also like...
And as it goes on, it gets muddier and muddier.
And sometimes you go in the evenings and it starts getting dark. I mean, it's getting dark by 8:30 now.
Yeah. So you said it already. Getting dark.
It is.
It's getting dark.
The nights are drawing in.
And obviously school runs.
How many weeks you got before the next holiday?
I don't know. October. It's the last 2 weeks of October. But what I'm saying is, again, summer dress, polo, shorts. Now, soon it will be full winter uniform, coat, hat, scarves. Yeah. Just no need for it. And then to go out, pouring rain, cold wind, they'll get sick. I don't know why people love it.
They obviously buy coats and stuff.
Yeah.
In the winter, in the sales.
Yeah.
And they want this when it comes around the next year, they want to put it all on.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, the last couple of years, it hasn't been really freezing cold.
No, we haven't had snow, have we?
And they
we didn't have snow.
You see, and they've got the massive scarves, and they've got the hats, and the gloves.
Yeah, it's nice, but I would rather England be the opposite. I'd rather, where we like majority of the time is cold and rain and wet, I'd rather majority of the time be hot, and then we have say a couple of months.
Yeah.
It's literally summer end.
Yeah. Yeah, then you got this now round to end of March.
I just don't I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see why. Like I like Halloween and I like Christmas.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. When it's Christmas, I prefer it to be cold. I never want rain.
Yeah.
Like rain's the thing for me. Just I wish it didn't rain.
It's soaking wet all the time.
Yeah. Christmas, obviously the build up for that, really good.
Yeah.
Halloween, obviously kids, especially the girlie, she loves Halloween.
Yeah, it's a big thing now over here. It used to be.
But leaves, and where do these people put all this stuff?
What's that? What, after
when they take it down. So when you think about it, you've got your Easter decorations now. You've got your...
so you've got big lofts.
Yeah, or storage unit.
Yeah. Or somebody's like I'm saying the poshy one, they must really sling it.
Why do you always go quiet when you say that?
Well,
the poshy ones have a...
They must really sling it away.
No, they don't.
And buy a new neck,
I'm sure they all buy biodegradable stuff.
They sling it away.
Each to their own, like we always say.
If they want to do it, and they enjoy doing it.
But it's everywhere. It's like...
Yes, it's all the shops now.
Like...
You'll get all
sprays for kitchen cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
Laundry detergents and stuff like that.
I know, there's so many different things there. Those little beady things that you throw in. We never had them.
No, but what I'm saying is they change from summer scents to autumn. And then you'll get winterberry, spice. I mean, I don't really like...
And the sprays for indoors, it'll have your Christmassy smell.
I'm not a fan of cinnamon.
No. So, but if people want to do it and make their places look
gingerbread
nice through the seasons,
isn't it? Gingerbread, that's one. If you're going to go buy an autumn candle, majority of the time it'll be gingerbread or what did I say? Or cinnamon, cinnamon and ginger. And then obviously cost wise, like summer, you go. That if you can go on holiday, we won't get into the holiday situation. So we had holidays, we all had a jolly old time. But obviously the same with autumn. It's the lead up to Christmas.
It is.
So it's all lovely. So go and buy all your leaves and your candles and your pillows and your pumpkins. Go spend that. Then Halloween, you got to decorate your house for Halloween. Obviously, like Christmas, I'm sure people buy stuff every year, add to the collection. Then you've got Christmas coming up. It's expensive, isn't it? Where summer's like, you can go outside for the day for free.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you go to the parks, different parks. Yeah.
Not only is summer, in my eyes, the superior month, it's cost effective as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure if I went around someone's house and they had these lovely autumn decorations and they all look lovely, I would be like, oh, that looks really good. And whenever I go to anyone's house now and they listen to this and I go, what's that? Gingerbread.
It's like these people have got about 20 cushions on their settee. And you're afraid to sit down. Because you don't want to disturb their display.
Well, if you do love autumn and you love decorating your house in oranges and pumpkins, do what you do.
And they put an autumn wreath on the door.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want some leaves, I've got a garden full of them.
Yeah, come down.
Just come get them all.
Come down.
Take them all away with you.
With your bags and your
While you're there, do some weeding.
It's a good idea.
So if you want some two dads in London autumn leaves, just let me know.
Yeah.
Bring a carrier bag with you.
All sizes.
Adam and Eve it? Would you? I can't believe it. Adam and Eve it.
What do you actually think about this epidemic of Union Jacks?
What, the flags going up everywhere?
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Right.
Go to America, they're on every building. People got them outside their houses.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. But apparently the Scotland flag and the Welsh flag don't seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
As soon as you mention the Union Jack and the cross to St George, they all think you're far right. But it's your flag of your country. Yeah. And if you want to fly it, you should fly it. I don't understand why people are against flying a flag.
I mean,
I think what should happen. He said it yesterday. Keir Starmer. He said what he more or less say he didn't really have a problem with it. He should come out and say fly the flag. The king should come out. Charlie, come out and say, fly the flag. There wouldn't be a problem if they said it, but because, say, I put a flag up, some people say it's racist, but it's not. It's your flag of your country. You should better fly it.
So I get being patriotic, and obviously it's one of the known things that when you go to America, you do see flags everywhere. But my point is, that's always been the case in America.
But it should be, and Union Jack should be on every council building, on every official building. It should be flying.
Right. Okay. Now I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I think what the issue is, it's what the reason why people are putting them up now is not because they are being patriotic, because they would have if they felt that way. We would be like America.
But I think what's going on, over the last few months, people have had enough and they're sort of fighting back a bit and they're showing,
But what I'm saying is, the point of this topic is not to go into the reasons why that, because we all know
the reasons.
We all know the reasons
in the papers, everywhere.
So we don't. So that's not necessarily what we're going to talk about. But I'm saying, in the 70s, there weren't Union Jacks and St George's Cross flags everywhere. No, that's what I'm saying. So
the only time you saw an England flag was at an England football match.
That's my point. Yeah. I mean, using the England flags, the Union Jack flags, as to get a point across, really doesn't make sense. I don't think, because it's like it's not a new thing to fly a flag.
But it shouldn't be an issue that if you want to fly it.
But I don't think it ever was an issue.
Well, it seems to be an issue with some.
It's just that back then, what I'm saying is back then in the 60s, the 70s, the 50s, it weren't a thing to have a flagpole outside your house if you're Union Jack on it. No. But so what I'm saying is that's all well and fine, being patriotic and showing that you are loving your country. Postman interrupted. So what I'm saying is, I think if it started for no reason, let's just say somebody started a social media post and it wasn't about the reasons why people are flying the flags now, and said, do you know what, guys, why are we not more like America and all these countries? Let's everyone, for say St George's Day or whatever, let's start flying our flags. And if it was because of that reason, I think people would be more on board with it. But I think because they're using it as a way of basically saying, this is our country.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. But I think one of the reasons the people didn't want to be branded a certain way if they did fly the flag, so they didn't bother to fly it. But now a lot of people are getting fed up.
No, and I get that.
Yeah,
but
that's the reason.
Yeah, no, I think that is the reason. But I feel like that's not. Nobody has said for years, 40s, 50s. Like I said, no one has said you can't do that. No one has said that you can't fly the flag.
No.
So when you could have, and there weren't an issue, no one still did it.
But it used to be on most of the buildings.
Yeah.
And like the churches and the government buildings.
Yeah. And stuff. But it weren't on, like, if you walk down this road, because this road has a lot of big houses. We don't all have
big flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't all have poles.
No.
With Union Jack flags on it.
No.
And what I'm saying is, if that had always been the case, then it wouldn't have made such a big difference.
No, but it just I understand what you're saying, but you shouldn't have a problem if you want to fly your flag.
I don't think that in 4 years' time, there will be flags everywhere. So say like this situation that's going on and why the flags are there. If that, when I say dies down, I don't mean like that situation. I mean, once this situation of flying the flags has died down and that everyone stopped doing it, because I can't imagine everyone's just going to go out pinning flags constantly for the next 4 years. I don't think that people will still fly them.
You don't know, do you? You never know.
We'll have to wait and see.
It all depends what happens in 4 years' time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to fly a flag, you should have had a flag outside your house for God knows how long.
You shouldn't have to worry about if you're going to get arrested. I mean, there was.
It's because it's being used in that way. I think the issue is, and I say I don't really want to go into that. But all I would say is, it's such a hard topic for anyone to talk about. But I think as soon as you go out and start putting up flags, going, this is our country, so we're going to start flying the flag. It kind of like.
Well, I've got one for your front door in my car. Do you want me to put it on?
What?
I've got one in my car for your door.
Yeah.
You want me to put it on?
I've got my Jerry Halliwell dress, so I just put that on and do the school run. That's what I'm saying. As I know, like, obviously with you, like, we have topics to talk about, and sometimes I'll get a bit like, and like you said on that episode, where do you feel like you can't say what you want to say? But then you holding back on talking about that, the reason why people are flying them, which is what not going to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
But then that sounds bad, doesn't it? Because it's like, we're not going to talk about it because it makes it sound like you're going to come across as a certain way, which you definitely aren't.
No, not at all.
But that's what I'm saying. It's really hard to say anything on these subjects. I just think it's really easy to blame a certain group of people on something when actually there's loads of reasons why things are not great.
Yeah, quite agree.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, you got to balance it out though. You know.
No, I'm not saying that I'm for or against anything. I'm being completely like platonic in this discussion. Yes. My point of bringing it up for this was to discuss the actual putting flags up.
Yeah.
And how I feel like actually you've kind of ruined it in a way because now you have to put them up. The people putting them up.
You have to put them up.
No, but what I'm saying is,
to put them up.
if you're just putting them up to say that we're not allowed to do it, but you weren't doing it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Why weren't you doing it?
I don't think that,
But you should always feel patriotic.
Of course you do.
You should be proud to be British.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose when you're proud to be British.
Yeah, but that's a lot of things.
Americans don't. They're always like, I'm proud to be an American. You know what I mean? They love it.
What's it, Australian?
If you go to like the supermarket, any supermarket, they'll sell USA branded clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, not just for, here you go to like Big Ben or whatever, and they'll have the stalls with all like the typically British
the merchandise.
Whereas they'll buy it anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Like, because they love it.
Yeah.
I suppose, and the only thing I'm going to say on it is when it comes to voting for certain parties, I think that's when you'll see the same thing that happened with Donald Trump the first time and Brexit. And I said this on the podcast, I said, when you wake up, Donald Trump will be president, and when we wake up, we'll be out of Brexit. So it's that doing stuff in secret shows what people are really like.
Yeah, of course.
Has there ever been a time where it's all been good?
No, of course, no, because they come in and they just...
Like anyone, all the different ones?
No, all the different parties, they come in and then you'll get people that are in these parties that are out of their depth in their jobs, as you can see, this lot. Yeah. I mean...
But it's like, is it Greenpeace? Is it Green? What's the green ones called?
The Green Party, yeah.
Green Party. So like, they'll never be... As far as we're aware, there'll never be a prime minister from that one. That's what I'm saying. But if they were, how does everyone know that won't be the best situation unless you try it?
Everyone has to become a vegan.
Is that what they say? No, but what I'm saying is, how do you know that might not make things?
Yeah, you don't know. But but some of these MPs, a lot of these MPs, they live in a different world.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, the reason that people get the mostly is because they feel that they are losing out, or they are not.
They've been taxed up to the eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's
the NHS
waiting lists.
In an ideal world, the average person in Britain wants to be able to ring up their doctors, get an appointment on that day or the next day.
As you know, I'd run the doctors the other day, and it was all automated system. Right, to press 1, press 2.
Yeah.
I was getting a blister on many numbers
on your wrists.
Like that. I mean, you used to be able to get through to the lady who knew everything on the desk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
you can't get through to her no more.
I don't think it's ever been where everyone has been a time in British history or whatever that everything has been perfect.
No.
So it never will be perfect.
No, because it won't be perfect, because different parties have different ways of thinking. They've got different ways of making it better.
That's what I'm saying. So when they say that, like, the Conservatives are rubbish, the Labour's rubbish, Reform is rubbish, like, no one has done anything that's done anything.
And
that's actually been amazing. Maybe instead of a general election, they should do like the X Factor sort of way of doing it. So everyone who wants to go, like 12 people for Prime Minister, and each week they have to do like a task, like Apprentice, like a task or something.
Yeah, but then you're going to get people that like a certain person and don't like that person, and that person might be better than that person.
Yeah, but then it's...
you've seen some of the acts on these shows, you think, how did they get through?
Yeah, but that's the same thing as it is now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what it could be more entertaining.
I mean, I don't know why these who come about that all these people can rule the country.
Like, Is anyone really qualified enough to run a country?
Well, no, not really. Well, you can tell. I mean,
so why not
a certain
kick
woman,
someone
a certain woman who's only a customer service person.
Yeah,
is now chancellor.
It's like that. It's like they should just like make it random.
Yeah, they should.
Just give someone a random go. Who was that? Liz Taylor. What's her name?
Who?
Who was the Prime Minister that was only Prime Minister for like a month?
Liz Truss.
So there might be someone out there that would be perfect for Prime Minister. Yeah. All I'm saying is, wait and see what happens. I think the same thing will happen that happened with Donald Trump and the Brexit.
I can put my heat in.
What's his name again? The reform guy.
Nigel Farage.
I actually think that he might be a Prime Minister.
Yeah, I think so.
But then once that happens, let's just say that happens. Yeah. So this is the thing that the British people want. Yeah. And what he's talking about is what he thinks everyone wants.
And he's got to do it.
So I suppose he's always been one that's come out, from what I know, and said all these things and like stirs the pot a bit and then goes away again or whatever. So if he actually did get to be Prime Minister, it would be very interesting to see what he does, because all those people that wanted him there couldn't really moan about it.
All the things that he's saying he's going to do.
So maybe that will wipe it all out.
He's got to do. It's like Trump. He came in. He said, "I'm going to do this, do that," and he done it.
But that's what I'm saying. People who are not in the people who are not in reform's favour. Yeah. That must be a very scary place.
What happens if he came in, reform the guy Nigel, when he started doing the things that he said he was going to do?
Yeah.
Other people are going to go, "Oh, he's done well."
Yeah.
He's done more than what the others have done, and people will get more on board, won't they?
So realistically, Keir Starmer has 3 more years of being a Prime Minister.
Yeah, it's every 4 years, isn't it?
So I don't think all of this stuff will last that long. What's his name again? The reform guy?
Nigel Farage.
I don't think he can be bothered to do all this for another 3 years.
Well, he might,
I think if it was, I'm quite surprised. I didn't think it was going to be 3 years. I thought it might have been like 6 months or a year.
No,
it's a long time
to
keep going on about the same stuff. I think it's all going to kick off, and we can't even move to the south of France because we're not in the European Union anymore.
You can't move to the south of France?
No, because we're not in the Brexit thing.
No, so you can't go and buy a house now?
No, I can only go 3 months.
Okay.
Out of order. That's what I'm raging about.
3 months is better than none, isn't it?
Anyway, to end that discussion, which was just a discussion, we didn't actually...
No,
you didn't actually say anything terrible. On that note, it's now time for a little bit of advice.
Yes.
Don't sugarcoat it. Sometimes in life, you just gotta say it like Steve.
We've got a question.
We have. What, from a follower, or have you made it up?
I haven't made it up.
Oh, from a follower.
From a follower, yeah. And actually, definitely a follower of Cockney and Son.
Yes.
Because obviously what they've written is they must have watched your stories.
My stories?
Yeah, okay. Get ready.
Yes.
Get your advice juices
pumping.
Go on,
let's go for it.
And take it seriously,
okay, I'll try.
It's people's lives on the line.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
And it's a little bit of a compliment as well. How do you have the confidence to go places by yourself? I see you go to the park, but would you ever go for a meal alone?
Yes, I've been for a meal on my own.
Basically, the confidence, because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Why is that? Why? If you like,
I don't know, Jack Jonah.
No, you could be but you could be out.
I get it.
If you're out and you think, I feel a bit hungry, I'll go.
I mean, there's a difference between going for a KFC than going into like a restaurant, isn't there?
Nothing wrong with going in a restaurant on your own. You see people. I've seen people sitting there on their own. They've either gone there on their own or they've been stood up.
So I suppose it's like, going to the park by yourself, I wouldn't say that that's confidence to go to the park by yourself.
No, not at all. There's loads of people, they're walking their dogs through the park or they're,
I mean, you people probably talk about you now. There's that man, sits on that bench.
Sit on the same bench. It's a lovely place, nice and peaceful there. I go there, it's nice to get away.
The bird.
You wouldn't think that was in central London. It's lovely.
We do have grass in London. People think when I take the dog for the walk, they're like, what?
Yeah, no, it's a big woods there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's nice. I don't know if it's a confidence thing. It's just.
Well, if you're not very confident to go somewhere by yourself, I would imagine that person would be thinking, people are thinking, why are they sat by themselves having dinner? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people do, if you're in that headspace, people do think that way, where you're just like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've got to say,
I'm going to eat by
Yeah,
myself.
but some people, it's also like you might get a restaurant where a couple's gone there for years,
Yeah.
and then one of them's, gone, passed away, and he still goes back and sits at the table, has a little memory that,
It's like a movie, that one.
It's nice. It was a bit of a tearjerker, that one, wasn't it? No, but that's where, things happen like that, and I don't think it's a confidence thing, it's just...
Well, I suppose if you're hungry and you've got no one to go to dinner with, or no one's available at that time...
Yeah, exactly,
You either eat in your house or whatever, or you go out.
Yeah, I mean...
Have a wimpy.
Well, a wimpy, that's still about.
Yeah.
No, but I've been to restaurants and you see people sitting there, sitting alone.
So what advice can you give?
No.
Because you don't see it as a problem.
No,
you can't really give advice on it.
Well, the advice is...
Go and eat by yourself.
Just get out there, go there and...
Why don't you... I've got some advice. You can have this.
Okay.
And well, I'm gonna answer this because I feel like I can answer this better. Why don't you start with small steps? Go for a coffee by yourself, yeah? Then maybe the next time, have a coffee and a sandwich. Well, the more you get used to like...
Yeah, but some people, they go like... I mean, it's not everyone's place, but some people, they go maybe to a pub and they have a paper and they have a pint and they sit there and they read their paper.
Yeah.
So
get a paper.
Paper, or
a scroll.
As you say, just go... Yeah, as you say, do it in...
That's what I'm saying. Don't go like full face, go out for a 3-course meal by yourself.
No, I mean, but if you're out and about and you fancy something...
The waiter takes away the wine glasses and the plates.
No, they might... as you go in there, you say table for one. That's not a problem.
Table for one.
I don't think it's a problem. And then just if you fancy, just go there,
Yeah.
You might... Once you've done it once...
There you go. There's some advice, proper advice.
If you do it once, you do it again. You do it again, and if you, because like some people, they might be, I don't fancy cooking tonight.
Yeah.
I'll nip down to a local restaurant, or
Yeah.
And there's no one judging you if you're going to sit on your own.
I just had a thought. If you're going to go for dinner by yourself, DM you.
Yeah. I'm available. No, but
then they won't go out to eat ever again.
No, exactly. It's like will they be able to run before the bill comes?
I mean, what will they get? They'll get insightful conversations.
Sitting across the pie mash.
Exactly. So DM.
Just no one judges. If you're sat in a restaurant and people there, they're not judging you.
The worst judge,
because they can't judge you because they don't know why you're sitting there on your own.
The worst judge is yourself.
Yeah, of course. Just go and once you've done it the first time, you'll be doing it most days.
Right. Okay. So you don't really have confidence. You've just always ate by yourself.
I've just got no friends.
I don't have a choice.
I don't have a family. So I have to sit on my own.
I would say the best advice we've come up together, mainly me, is baby steps.
No, I said a good one.
What did
Once
you
you do it the first time.
Once you've done the baby steps.
Once you break the ice, go and do it.
Yeah.
Just choose a small place to start
That's what I said, coffee shop.
No, for something to eat. Like a small restaurant. Go and have your little meal. And just...
and if worst comes to the worst, DM Cockney Son. Well, Cockney, not Son.
Yeah, so it's there.
Great advice. Good question.
It's and then your confidence will build.
Yeah.
And then you go to other places on your own.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't know about now, but years ago when libraries were quite popular, a lot of people be sat there on their own, reading a book.
Oh my God. If I ever get to the point where
because you know why some people go on their own?
Why?
To places, because you don't have to put the heating on in the houses. So they go there for a few hours, sit there, read a book, read a paper.
I don't think this person is worried about the heating.
Okay, well,
Well, is that what you do? Ride around on the circle line? I don't want to turn my heating on.
Well, I can't turn it on now, can I? I might better turn this year if I get me allowance back.
Oh, God's sake. I'll buy you a blanket warmer, whatever it's called.
What?
What's it called? The blanket warmer. The hot thing you put in your bed.
Oh,
no, it's an electric blanket.
Electric blanket?
Let's buy one of them.
They still do them?
A solar powered one.
No, don't
do
that.
Around out the window.
It's dangerous, especially if you wet yourself.
Oh, right.
God, you start frying tonight.
Moving on to the lost language of London.
Oh, it's time for Cockney Slang Word of the Week. Apples and pears. Down the stairs. You get what I'm saying?
So on episode 11, when we was in the south of France,
yes,
we had Cockney Slang Word of the Week. And I actually can't remember. Did you see that on anyone? It was Jack and Nori.
I didn't see anyone, no.
Jack and Nori, what is it?
Story.
So if you did write story, we missed it. It's a lot been going on. But if you
did... There's been a lot behind the scenes that you don't know about.
Yeah. The production companies and everything. So if you did guess Jack and Nori and we didn't follow you, send us proof. Screenshot it.
I'm lucky.
Don't want anyone writing it now thinking...
I'm lucky to be here after being attacked by that octopus.
Exactly. Do you know what it takes to be followed by Cockney Son? We don't just follow anyone.
No, exactly.
Just people who get the answer right.
Yes.
Well, episode 12, Cockney Slang Word of the Week is...
Duke of Kent.
Right, Duke of Kent. Duke of Kent. So, Cockney Slang Word is Duke of Kent. Now,
yes.
If you know
that one,
what that means is comment that on anything. We're not fussy. Just comment. We're desperate. No.
And we'll pay you, but we're follow you back.
If you comment, actually, no, we won't follow you back. We'll follow you back, and Dad will take you out for lunch. So if you get that right, we'll follow you back. Okay, so a little bit worried about next week.
Why was next week?
Because you're not the most luckiest person in the world, are you?
Why? What's next week?
Episode 13.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. No, I'm not. I'm a bit unlucky with certain things. The other week, I was in the post office. I was about 4 from the front of the queue, and I got to the front.
I said, "You don't work here."
And he went. He said, "The system's gone down. You have to come back." Okay.
Yeah. It's good though. It's calm. It balances you out, so you're able to say all this stuff. Yeah. But then you get it back in stuff like that.
Yeah.
So episode 13.
Yes.
13. Unlucky for some.
13.
But lucky for you.
Yeah.
Them, not you. The followers.
Yeah, the followers.
The listeners.
You're lucky. I mean, I'm after missing a week.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for this episode to go out and seeing what comments we get, or maybe even some DMs.
Yes.
Touchy subjects about you. So let us know what you think of episode 12, and we're going to leave you. What, do you got some final words to say?
Yeah.
What?
We're glad we're back. I'm sorry that you missed us.
Yeah.
But it was beyond our control.
Yeah.
And keep those flags flying.
Oh no. See you next week. That's it for this week's Cockney Son. If you had a laugh, hit follow or subscribe, whatever button's in front of you. Leave us a review if you're feeling fancy, and don't forget to share it with someone who loves a bit of a moan. We're on Instagram and TikTok at Cockney Son, so come say hello. Thanks again if you've made it this far, and until next time, cheers from the old man and the not so young one.